And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, along with Odie, as we begin, well, December the 18th, 1 week from Christmas.
Man, I tell you, if you're not ready,
I'm not.
and that's me too. We don't have much longer.
No, I've got to invest in some gift cards, I think. And is everybody up with what's going on with gift cards? Target has been sort of, no pun intended, the target for a lot of this. Are you seeing what's happening?
No, I don't pay attention to Target anymore.
Criminals are stealing the gift cards, and then they return them to the store, which means the numbers on all of the cards have been stolen, and when the card is activated, they steal the amount of money that you put on it.
So now, if you go get a gift card off the shelf, make sure that number on the back is it's still got that protective stuff on it. Don't get one that's been scratched off.
And I'm not so sure, Odie, that they haven't found out electronically how to scan these without scraping the code off.
You know, I bet there is a way.
That it's Target has been the main focus of this, of gift cards. People that give $200 gift cards and then the people get them and there's nothing on it because thieves have been they're outsmarting the system. They will end up having to put gift cards, come on, y'all, behind glass to where you go up and it's kind of like they used to do cigarettes to where you'd have
cold medicine.
Yeah.
And
hair stuff, and I think they need to do the whole stores nowadays.
Go back to the days where you just order it and then go pick it up.
Yeah,
Maybe
so
you can do that.
That's what's happening across America. Just food for thought of what criminals, they are always thinking of ways not to work.
And that's a huge thing this time of year is gift cards because it covers a whole gamut.
Yeah, people can get what they want that way.
Yeah.
Huh.
Wow.
Did you watch the movie? And me and Dylan sat down and watched it, and after it was over, I went, yeah, I didn't get that. The Big Lewinsky. Did anybody ever watch that?
I can't remember. It was a while back. I can't remember if I watched the whole thing or not.
Jeff Bridges.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken, somebody was just kind of high the entire movie. Is that kind of sum it up?
From what I remember, that's been a while back.
Let me show you a picture here. Do you remember the robe to where? Well, he didn't work. He just sit around and smoke dope all day.
Yeah.
Well, there it is. This is straight from Daily Mail. This is the robe that he wore. It is headed to auction. Now, this is what's scary. This is expected to bring somewhere $170,000 is what they're expecting. Why would you want that?
I got a robe at the house that I've worn.
$170,000.
Wow.
And if anybody watched that movie and I didn't quite understand what it was about, please tell me because I didn't get it.
I don't remember it enough. That was something.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. That's what I remember from it. But a lot of you like that. Amanda called it a cult classic. Huh.
Yeah, well, I guess so.
Yeah, that had no meaning to Scotty Ray's world. it was truly
I watched a few of them
out there to me. Just thought you might want to know that of what's going on there this morning there.
I was told by a cashier not to put a gift card that I had purchased near my phone in my purse because it would activate it.
I didn't know that.
Okay, that's good to know, Miss Lisa. Thank you.
There's a lot to learn as criminals are turning to electronics. What is meant to be good to use that against the American public. They are.
Well, let's look at our phones. We get more calls from numbers that look like it's right down the road from us. It's in a whole other country. I've been called by myself before, by my own number.
Yeah.
So how easy is that? And I mean, look at the people who are falling for these scams. When people call and say, look, we're the police and we're coming to arrest you today. If you don't go get us a gift card and give us that number for $250 or whatever.
Yeah.
Or that one scam where this AI voice, they steal their child's voice and say, hey, I've been kidnapped and I need this much money.
I think in 24 we're going to see so much more of this artificial intelligence being used against America. The people that invented it are even saying this is scary of what's fixing to come.
Yeah.
They can take your voice and call anywhere.
Yep. Sound just like you.
Lord have mercy.
You've got to really know what to look for. They say that you can't show enthusiasm or you can't show sadness with some of this AI voice.
Imagine your wife approving you buying a four-wheeler and you called me and you said I could buy it.
You told me I could have it.
I could get this new gun.
Yeah.
You said so, I heard you.
I got it recorded.
Sad news in Los Angeles, California. Yesterday morning, they had a church packed with toys for kids of a program that they were doing. The church caught on fire. Everything has been destroyed.
Wow.
That's bad. I hate to even read something like that.
That's terrible.
So that's one of the things that went on overnight there. Let's see here. A few things that I wanted to mention that have gone on in the area. Last night, as we've mentioned before, this time of year, car burglaries are up. They tried this a lot last night over on Isaiah Drive. I'm not sure that they ever actually gained entry, but they were in a hotel parking lot trying to use those Slim Jims over and over and over. I don't think they got in, but they may have come back after I got my information. You never know. But be on the lookout. Don't keep anything within visibility through the glass.
Yeah. At worst, just try not to keep it.
Yeah.
Take it back.
Take it out. Take it out when you can there. This is becoming more and more as we look around town of places that have gunfire. I'm seeing this part of town over and over. Now, no one was hit, no one was injured before we go there, let me say that. But as we go out to the Country Club Drive area in Meridian, right here around Grand Avenue, this area, in this circle here, we're starting to get more and more reports of gunfire every other night or so.
You know, that's just an area of Meridian you didn't expect to hear about.
No.
All these gunshots and, you know, some of these nice little cameras out by the road showing both ways can start getting tag numbers.
Sure could.
Get that turned in, and it's going to take the public to stop this. It's right now, for whatever reason, we don't have that many police officers. They can't be everywhere at one time. The officers are doing everything they can do. Mm-hmm. It's going to take the public stepping up and saying, let me help. Let me do something. And everybody pitching in together and getting some cameras.
Absolutely there, but that went on last night also. Is we got a lot more when it comes to local headlines and some tragedy that we're going to be forced to tell you about. Clarke County had some rough ones this weekend that we're going to share with you in a little bit. Some prayers are needed for that community as well. We'll be right back as we begin this day with Scotty Ray and Odie on a bright and early Monday morning. Southern Accents Boutique, located on Dell Drive in downtown Meridian, has the largest selection of Christmas decor. If you need a Christmas gift, drop in and see the girls today. From Christmas sweaters to jeans and shirts, names that you'll recognize when it comes to jewelry, and hobo purses that you'll love. Don't forget a large selection of furniture also located there. Ask Santa, he'll tell you. It's the largest selection of Christmas decor. That's Southern Accents Boutique, downtown Meridian on Dale Drive. Drop in today.
Need an expert to repair a rock peck or cracked windshield? Call Advanced Auto Glass by Joey for quality workmanship and customer service. Convenient same-day service, as well as in-house calibration for vehicle safety systems. Reliable mobile service is available in Clarke, Kemper, Neshoba, Lauderdale, and Newton counties for all cars, trucks, and heavy equipment. Book your appointment today for custom tinting. It can reduce temps, fading, glare, and more. Improve the safety and enhance the appearance of your vehicle today with services from Advanced Auto Glass by Joey.
When you gear up and journey out, with nothing but you and the wilderness for miles, just remember, you're the boss. Steel MS-271 Farm Boss, built for the toughest jobs.
Still available in Meridian at Wilson Saw and Outdoor Power, 71 Highway 19 North behind Waters International. Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, along with Odie there as we welcome Christmas time. Makes you feel good about yourself. I like Christmas time.
It does. And, you know, this isn't a huge room, and just in here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6 Christmas trees.
Imagine what I've got in my house, Odie. Y'all have no idea.
That's just in half of the studio.
Yeah.
We got 2 reindeer and 6 Christmas
She
trees.
is still putting out Christmas decorations daily. I told her last week, I said, why don't you just start in October, because you don't get to see any of it. You never sit down and go, look what I did. It's just a constant building.
I'm going to tell y'all this. If I put this much in my house, it wouldn't come down.
It'll take her to February to take it down.
Yeah. It looks good. It looks fabulous. It really does. Oh, wait a minute. There's another tree.
You missed that one over there.
Yeah, we got Selma.
Oh, let's just turn on this camera over here. What do we have over here? Look at all them Christmas trees.
Yeah, well, that's also Eric.
Hey,
He
Eric.
is as bright as a Christmas tree, though.
He's glowing over there.
He's got it all behind him.
Eric, tell us what you got going on this morning. What are you out and about doing? You just happen to be in the chair when we turned on the mic.
Yeah, and there you are.
Yes, sir. Good morning. I'm here with the Mississippi High School Activity Association this morning, and we are trying to recruit new umpires for this upcoming baseball and softball season.
Somebody needs to get yelled at. It might as well be the umpires.
That's correct.
Put your money where your mouth is. And this is something that you've been doing for a long time, and something that we're running into a shortage of. So if somebody is interested in saying, hey, I'd like to do that and take part in being an umpire, how do they go about doing it?
Well, first of all, they could contact me or my assistant that helps me assign these ball games. His name is Sidney Brown. Our contact numbers are 601-938-1077 or 601-481-4412.
How big an area do you cover? Is it Lauderdale County, Kemper, and Neshoba? How far does it go out?
We cover 16 public schools plus Russell Christian. We go all the way from the Alabama line over to Scott County, and then we cover from Clarke County all the way up to Leake County.
That's a bunch. That's a lot of territory.
Yes, sir. So you can just imagine each school has a high school varsity baseball team and a high school varsity softball team. So if both of them are playing the same night, you're looking at 2 umpires, and for each sport, plus it's 16 schools. So you can just imagine. I get stretched thin trying to cover everything.
What happens when somebody gets sick?
I get a call at the last minute.
So now, if I live in West Lauderdale School District, would I be umpiring a West Lauderdale game?
It's possible. We do ask questions, like when folks join or whatever. If you have any kind of conflict with the school, say you have children attending West Lauderdale, or you may be teaching at West Lauderdale, if you're a teacher or whatever, we take that stuff into considerations, and we send you to another school or whatever. Just because you have restrictions at one school, like the kid or teaching or family member working there, we won't put you in a predicament of having to go to that school and call or whatever.
That'd be, I mean, 'cause that
fair.
would be tough. Yeah. So what is, just somebody coming off the street, hey, look, I've played baseball when I was in Pee Wee, and then I graduated, went to work, but I know the game. Can I be an umpire and just get out there? So there's some type of schooling that goes along with this, right?
Yes, sir. We're going to start meeting January the 1st at Highland Baptist Church. And what we do is we meet for roughly anywhere from an hour to 2 hours a night, and we take the rules and we break them down. We start with the definition of what baseball is and the different terms of baseball, softball. We break them down, and then we go into the next aspect of the game, and we just break every rule down, cover it, get you familiar with it, and then we will have clinics. We go on the field and we work with new officials. We tell them the proper places to be on the field, what to look for.
There's a little training involved in it.
Yeah, it's a little training, little up front, schooling and stuff like that. We don't strictly come in and throw you straight to the wolves and everything.
Do y'all suggest that all of them be married because they're used to taking heckling from people? Is that I'm just asking for a friend.
It would help. You got to have some thick skin.
It's definitely something.
A married man can handle a whole lot more than everybody else.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, these millennials.
So how soon do you need all of this lined up? What is your deadline of, okay, I got to have all my umpires ready by this date? What is that?
I really don't have a set date, but the quicker that you can get to me, and I can get you all the information of where Highland Park is and get you in the system and get you going and everything. Believe it or not, the first baseball and softball games are going to be February the 10th.
Ooh, so you still got some learning to do.
February the 10th, that's right around the corner.
Yes,
Now,
sir, it is.
These guys aren't just volunteering, are they?
No, sir. You do get paid for this. If this depends on what sport you call and how many games you call. The average is if you do a varsity baseball game, which is usually 2 games a night, you can make about $135 a night for baseball and $125 a night for softball.
Good spending money.
Yes, sir. It does add up.
That's what you call the my wife don't know about fund.
We call that the sock money.
Yes.
That helps you on Christmas time. About this time next year, you'll have some cash in your pocket.
There you go. Give us the numbers to call. Somebody can call again, so we can go back over those to get this rolling.
Okay. My telephone number is 601-938-1077, and Mr. Brown's telephone number is 601-481-4412.
And we will post it. Somebody asked about that. Would we post the numbers and locations of all that good stuff?
And we do have a email, each one of us. If you can't get us by telephone or whatever, you can email. My email is termitehardy@hotmail.com, and my partner's email is skidlee23@yahoo.com.
So do we need to get into this termite thing here?
That's a nickname from work that I got about 28 years ago working at the fire department.
Termite.
So he is a longtime employee with Meridian Fire Department. Most of the time he is Captain Termite Hardy at Engine 3, but also battalion chief. So he's one of these guys that's been around the block a time or two and part of Meridian Fire Department and a huge part of the success that they've got down there. And I have to also throw in he's part of Sukalina.
Helps out there also.
As well. So, and now he's in the middle of all umpiring.
Do you get any days off? Let me ask that.
A day off, what is that?
Like you said, it takes a married man
There you go.
to do this stuff real good.
Well, let me volunteer.
Yeah.
Woo, I have to watch Christmas shows again.
And his wife's upset at me right now.
What'd you do to her?
Because her nickname for him is Muff, and so I called him Muff on here for his anniversary, and I got in trouble.
So, termite I might can get. So how'd you get nicknamed that?
Well, I can't divulge all that information.
All right, then. I don't even think Angie's got a nickname for me.
But she does. She just hadn't told you.
Lord have mercy. Thank you for coming in. We do appreciate it. Again, if you'd like to become an umpire, make some extra cash, this is the man to talk to. We will get this posted later today where you can tune in and find out more about that.
Yeah, and what it's going to be at Highland Baptist Church?
Yes, sir. We'll
On
start
what day?
Start January the 1st at Highland Baptist Church at 6:00 p.m.
Are you going to have, what is it, greens and
Cornbread.
cornbread? What is it brings you luck? But black-eyed peas.
Black-eyed peas. And
No, we won't have no black-eyed peas, but we'll have some rule books for you.
have some rule books.
Somebody pass in black-eyed peas. Thank you. We'll be right back. We got some more local news to go over. On your way with Scotty Ray and Odie. We'll be right back.
Rock House Gun and Pawn is open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. Lots of different calibers and brands to choose from when it comes to hunting rifles. Whether you're looking for a new pump shotgun or an AR, the Rock House will have the gun that you need. With a huge selection of ammunition for just about any caliber that you may be looking for. Pistols, scopes, and a whole lot more. Plus a private lobby for your confidentiality when it comes to your pawns. Rock House Gun and Pawn, located at 5430 Highway 19 North Meridian. Greg's Fireworks in the Clarkdale community is celebrating over 25 years in business. They're open daily through January the 2nd now with the lowest prices and the largest selection around. Family owned and operated with great customer service. And it's comfortable. Heat and air conditioning, depending upon the day. From 500-gram cakes to sparklers for the kids. Bring in the new year and Christmas with Greg's. 5169 Highway 145 South in the Clarkdale community. You gotta go to Greg's.
Have a sleigh full of fun this season with gifts and accessories from Al's Garden and Gift. The spirit of Christmas shines in the Christmas shop with ornate and novelty-themed trees, snow globes, nativity sets, garland, ornaments, and more. Now 50% off. Unique accessories, gourmet foods, gift baskets, and certificates are perfect for holiday parties and gifts. Add color outdoors with beautiful blooming winter flowers. And it's the perfect time to plant fruit trees and shrubs too. Magical charm and beauty await your home this wonderful season. Merry Christmas from Al's Garden and Gift.
The staff at the Little Griddle in downtown Marion would love to wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Make plans to join the Griddle in 2024 for a great hamburger or anything you might need. Again, we wish you a Merry Christmas from the Little Griddle.
At the Back Porch, we're bringing families back together for fun, food, and all the things you love to enjoy around your home. Every event starts with a great grill, great cookware, and accessories. Add in some locally sourced meat and dairy, along with frozen vegetables and casseroles, and over 500 brands of spices and sauces. Relax in our chairs, swings, day beds, and have fun with our cornhole boards. From coolers to trailers, we have everything you need. When you see the big chair, you've made it to the Back Porch.
Greg's Fireworks. Man, that was big.
Yeah.
Did you get a visual there of
whoop, you
Greg, or
could
was
see
it
him.
Bo Cephas? Could you see Bo Cephas?
Well, no, but I could say it was a big old head. Yeah.
Gotta adjust the frame size on that picture there, Greg's Fireworks.
Yeah.
He does have some gift certificates if y'all want to give that away. It's some Christmas gifts there.
And they can't be hacked.
That's right.
They cannot be hacked, so you don't have to worry about that with Greg's Fireworks.
Good morning to you. I'm your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie. As we begin this, tragedy strikes Clarke County as we go there for an accident, vehicle versus pedestrian last night as we go here. This would be in front of the Western Motel is where all of this happened as we go to our friends at Clarke County Hot Topics as police arrive on the scene. As what we see, this is what was going on. A bicycle strode in the road that was bumped. Now, as we get further into these pictures, there's always more to the story than meets the eye than what we know. I don't know the details of what we see here. I saw this strode over the road a lot.
Wow.
If maybe they were carrying a 12-pack on a bike, I don't know. But someone did lose their life. This is under investigation there as to what happened. We don't know yet how it came about. We'll have more details on that coming up, but sad news as we look at it. Clarke County actually had more headlines this weekend than Lauderdale, Neshoba, Kemper. It just kept coming. We had a four-wheeler accident there also. As we look at it, one person was injured on Highway 511 on a four-wheeler.
Wow. That's terrible.
Then, if that's not enough, we had a shooting in Clarke County. As we go here, this would be right around the area there of Desto. MBI is investigating the shooting. A car pulled over. Supposedly, someone walked up to the window, an argument happened, and a gun went off. Now, there's still lots more to this. MBI investigating this as to what happened. But a subject was struck in the upper arm, from what I'm gathering.
Wow.
More to tell on this, as we'll get more details on this as it comes out. It's when MBI is involved, they take their little time there and make sure the information is correct.
Yeah, but it is definitely something that they will investigate and look at real hard.
And
wow.
Don't be breaking into things in Clarke County because they got a place for you. Let's just go ahead to the scene and take a look here. Whoop! They give you a free ride to the Marriott. There you go. As we do that, we've had an arrest made there in Clarke County. Lots to do with this as Clarke County, I'm telling you, was busy this weekend with all of this.
Y'all want to go to the Marriott, and then you want to have lunch and dinner with Skidmore. We know.
It's good food.
But you can go to Skidmore's and purchase it and go back home when you get through. You don't have to go through the Marriott to get that.
Now, this would all revolve around Equipment Small Engines, where a side-by-side was stolen around 4 a.m. Saturday morning is when this would take place. And, well, they found their man, and a suspect was taken into custody, as we'll learn more about that. Man, it was a busy weekend there. Now, as we talk about the Meridian Fire Department, some of these fires that take place, and let me pull this up. Here's what we'll do. Let's go here to take a look at this fully involved house. Look at this, Odie.
That was, it's definitely fully involved.
That is a major fire. As we pause it there to look at that. As they pulled up on scene, it was that big.
Yeah.
Pretty major there. To my knowledge, no injuries were reported from that fire. But still doesn't change the fact it was a whole heap of fire going on, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. That was what you call a defense fire. You don't send anybody into that. It's too dangerous. You just fight that from the outside and put that out as safely as you can.
Let's see here. All right, we're getting reports. Have you seen this yet?
Yeah, that's what I just sent you. Highway 19. They're at 9457.
I just got a note from a passerby. It says a vehicle that struck a school bus from behind. Truck motor appears to be under the bus on Highway 19, just outside of Collinsville. So we're just getting that.
Yeah. Kids are fine. All kids are okay. Didn't have but a couple of them on there.
That if there's any good news in that, that's what it is. But we are getting that.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, girl, for sending that to us there. As always, if you encounter something, let us know. But Highway 19, use caution just on the outskirts of 19. Do you get any? Was
I
it
didn't
north
get
or
a west
south?
or south or north or nothing.
So if y'all could let us know on that of what you got going on there.
Whoop, northbound. Well,
Northbound lane.
Doesn't really say.
All right. More information to come in on this as we come about there.
Yeah.
But use caution anywhere around that.
Be careful in there.
All right, let's see here. Kemper County, a one-vehicle accident sends one to the hospital. Entrapment, Odie. Now, this is not the greatest picture, but as we go here, this would be just south of Porterville. A pickup truck would run off the edge of the road and hit a pine tree, and it was entrapment. I think it had 2 people in the vehicle with injuries on that. Easy to do.
And those trees don't give.
And my question, I've seen some roadways in Mississippi have the trees in the middle of the 4-lane and some without. Is there a guideline to this?
Well, the reason you see a lot of down this way, you see a majority of our roadways without it is because it's a evacuation route from down south with the hurricanes. And a few years ago, you noticed a lot of people trying to get out of Biloxi, get out of New Orleans, and they got halfway here and trees were blown down and blocked the road. So they've tried to go back and clear all sides of the roads by at least about 100 foot, where if a tree falls, it doesn't cover the road. And a lot of that was the interior median as well. But we've still got a lot of that middle lane, the median that still has trees in it. But I think overall they're going to eventually get to where very large clearing on both sides and the middle, just to keep roadways clean during evacuation.
Right. I was looking at, we had a video sent in here. This is going to be north of Collinsville. It's what we're seeing here where the school bus wreck has happened. And it's a company truck, from the best I can tell, that is struck. And I was trying to, I can't exactly, it goes so fast by there, I can't exactly tell what company it is, but it is a single cab work truck that has rear-ended the back of a school bus. No major injuries from what we're gathering, which is good news there.
And the video doesn't show an awful lot of damage, so that's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely be careful going in that area, the 9,000 block of Highway 19 North.
All right, we've got more coming up with that as we'll continue coverage of what's going on throughout the area. Good morning, Scotty Ray and Odie, as we start this day for you. The staff at the Little Griddle in downtown Meridian would love to wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Make plans to join the Griddle in 2024 for a great hamburger or anything you might need. Again, we wish you a Merry Christmas from the Little Griddle.
Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs, your local pharmacy and gift shop, thanks you for your continued support. Whether you shop with us in-store, through our app, over the phone, or in our drive-thru, our team will provide the best personalized customer service experience you expect from your local pharmacy. When you call or message us, you are promptly greeted by the Mr. Discount team that's ready to help. When you choose our pharmacy, you're choosing a locally owned pharmacy that cares about you and your community. Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs makes a difference.
H&H Residential of Meridian is your #1 carpet and flooring store. If you've been thinking of a new look for your home or office, call for a free estimate or consultation. H&H can install or you can do it yourself. H&H has all of your design needs from color, style, and texture. If you can dream it, H&H can make it a reality. Come see the large selection of hardwood flooring, laminate, vinyl, and even carpet. H&H Residential of Meridian, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4, 321 Hawkins Crossing Road. Call Rosemary anytime, 601-462-9541.
And welcome back. I'm your friend, Scotty Ray, with Odie, as we get this day going for you. Are you warm yet?
You know, it's supposed to get a little nippy tonight, from what I understand.
26 to 27.
I might have to turn the heat on for Amy.
Woohoo!
She'll be laying there going, I'm cold. And I'm like,
she's as bad as I am about being cold.
Yeah.
Mister, I didn't wear a jacket during the Christmas parade.
Well, I don't want to spoil myself.
I mean, we did get up to about 65 and a few of those curves on that float.
Yeah, but we got going down the highway, and there was some wind was blowing. I'm glad that train held on.
Yeah, train was doing good. It had some gaps and had to catch up with the rest of the parade.
So off we went. We had to stand sideways, so we had a better footprint to hold ourselves up.
Yeah, I thought about holding Odie's hand, and I thought, well, I'll take my chances.
This won't look right.
Oh, boy. But we had a blast, and we're going to show you some pictures coming up from the Collinsville parade. That all happened this weekend. What happened today in history? Well, it went into effect, and it made millionaires instantly. It developed gangs. It made New York famous all across the United States. It was what, Odie?
The Prohibition, and people started having little hidden bars all over the place. But man,
they sold it out of the back. I mean, it was a. And who was it? Who was the big the one that was fighting all of this from New York? Oh, they made a TV show about him.
Yeah.
It's not Les Nessman because he was the one off KRP.
He was the one with the turkeys.
It'll come to me in a minute. But
they're falling. I don't know what they are.
1938, this old boy was born. You probably didn't know who he was until you sat down in 1980 and it began. As he would be the copter pilot from, well, Magnum
the
PI.
original.
Yes.
Magnum PI. Yeah.
TC. I don't know what TC stood for, but that was a good show.
It was a good show. Original.
What was it? Island Hoppers? Was that the name of his?
I believe you're right.
I don't know why that stuck in my head. Now, Odie, I'll have to lean on Odie for this information. I know he had something to do with rock and roll. Keith Richards, are you familiar with that name?
Yeah, he was.
What group was he with?
Boy, I'm telling you what. Amy just sat up and she's yelling at me and the TV now.
Keith Richards.
Come on, what one of the best bands there was, and I'm trying to think what it is.
Yeah, I have no idea. But Keith Richards, who played
Rolling Stones.
Thank you, Ruben.
Thank you, Ruben. Golly, I could not think of it. Now he's a little upset.
Keith is?
Keith and Richard.
You ain't gonna remember it.
I'm telling you, this is bad. Long hair, country, ponytail, smoked up all the time.
Willie?
Willie Nelson. Those two were
The dope gave it away.
yeah. Those two were upset because they're scared of the way the millennials are going to leave this country to them.
That's true. You can't take them out.
Both of them 90 years old and still going strong.
Yeah.
You know, Willie just had a 90th birthday. And
He'll be at the 200th anniversary of Farm Aid performing next week.
Yeah, the millennials
Now,
are destroyed.
This next guy, boy, could he play it? And he died suddenly not long ago in his 60s. But he was born, and you'll remember him from all of those gangster movies.
Oh,
Ray
yeah.
Liotta.
Yeah, he's a great actor. He has been in all kinds of movies.
Born in 1954, and he done that mob movie that was incredible.
Now, this fella,
1956. If you like comedy, he just kind of puts it out there. Y'all remember a guy named Ron White?
yeah.
The Blue Collar Comedy Tour. That's what it was.
That's it. That's it. He always likes to have a little scotch while he's telling his jokes.
There you go.
An awful lot of scotch.
Let's see what else happened. Oh, Pretty Boy was born on today.
Is it still Brangelina? Well, no, they're divorced now, aren't they?
Did they?
I want to say.
Hollywood marriages is so hard to keep up with.
Yeah.
Didn't they? No, that was Billy Bob when he was married to her that put the vial of blood on
Oh,
his
yeah,
neck.
yeah, that was them.
Married to half of Hollywood, I take it. We'll
And
leave
he
it.
had a good-looking wife.
I hear they're going to be do they play this a lot down in Clarke County? My cellmate thinks I'm sexy.
Yeah.
Cletus T. Judd was born on today.
I think they wake up to that.
He was funny.
He was.
Got a lot of stories that I can't tell about him on here. I've bumped into him through the years. Funeral services began today as fans caused damage to the funeral home where he was laid to rest. Wow. Sam Cooke. It was a big thing. As we remember a couple days ago, he was shot and killed at a hotel. It did involve a woman where his body was being displayed. Fans stormed the place. Heap of them there. As a kid, I remember watching this. I actually believed you could do it as a kid.
Yeah, if you had the right car.
Right. And then in 1980, I found out you really could do it. That's the General Lee would come to life. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, 1968.
We just talked about Dick Van Dyke the other day. He had a birthday.
They said that car was one of the most expensive props there ever was. It was pretty cool.
Wow. And never took off.
Never did. Couldn't do what the General Lee
could.
You'll know this guy as he toured with Big and Rich. That's the reason I know him. He had a couple songs there, nothing major, but Cowboy Troy was born on this day in 1970. You'll see him in Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy in the video. He's one of the ones walking across the bridge there in Nash Vegas.
Nash Vegas.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Randy Hauser.
Oh, one of our very own.
Yeah.
Y'all wish him a happy birthday if you have to bump into him today. I don't know where he is today, but happy birthday to Randy.
Ken Rainey's got him busy somewhere.
Gotta be. Yeah. Our lives were changed. I think every man in the room's going to agree with this.
Yep.
Friday nights, 1976, as Wonder Woman came to TV.
Termite, did you ever watch Wonder Woman?
I've seen a show or two.
Just one or two there. Man, what a great outfit. Yeah. Maybe we should go back and revisit that.
Even the new one looked good.
Well, actually, the newer one fit a little bit tighter, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Hers was more of a relaxed fit, is what they call it.
She could run more.
Yeah. What do they call that? A bustier?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
like a girdle.
Something, yeah. You have to.
Yeah, tie it in the back.
1978, Katie Holmes was born on this day. That's all I know about Katie Holmes.
Now, I think she's one of them Scientologist people that married, what's his name from...
Tom Cruise. Everybody's married him, hadn't they? Like half of Hollywood.
Yeah.
And he's dating a Russian girl now. He's the one that the ex-husband said, I hope you got plenty of money because she cost me $15 million last year in shopping.
Oh, that's right. And he said, I do.
He's rich beyond rich.
Yeah. He said, yeah, I've got money. Oh, that kind of scared me, that picture showing up. I kind of had to look at that 3 times to make sure I was seeing something different than what I thought.
Well, they've redone the movie since this came out, but Chris Christopherson was the man during the 70s. As you'd see him in a Man's Man movie called Convoy. And then he come out with this movie, and there's a lot of ladies that loved it. I never watched it, I got to be honest. The old one or the new one or the original one.
Well, I didn't either because it had Streisand in it.
Yep.
And I ain't watching nothing that's got Streisand in it.
Yeah, she's not my favorite pick either there.
Now, look at her. I couldn't have kissed her if Hollywood paid me.
Do you know what he made off of that?
And I don't have a clue.
Okay. Sometimes I'd hate for Odie to have to eat his words. Well, she sure is looking better.
Santa Claus hasn't got here yet.
1980, of all the country duets that ever rolled out of Nashville, this song just really struck a chord with folks. There's a full moon over Tulsa, and I hope that it's shining on you. Oh, as we go back to remember, you're the reason God made Oklahoma. David Frizzell and Shelley West released this on this day back in 1980. Can y'all believe it's been that long ago? Blake Shelton and one-time wife Miranda Lambert would do a duet of that. Both Oklahomians.
Yeah.
Till he found a new wife.
Well, she was... I mean, she looks good, but
Which
she
one?
don't look as good as Miranda Lambert.
Oh yeah, Stefan. What's it?
Yeah, something Glory. No,
What's her name?
Gwen
Stefan.
Stefani or something.
Yeah.
I mean, she's pretty.
I hear she sings, but I don't know what.
She sings.
Yeah. We're trying to get an interpreter now.
Yeah.
As we go back to 1980, this old girl was born too. Christina, and y'all get this, I'm going to be able to pronounce it, Aguilera.
Oh, you got it.
I don't know what she sings either, but I know she's big.
Yeah. Her songs, too.
She'll probably end up at a Super Bowl halftime.
Yeah.
This one, there's not enough money in the world to make me do a photo like this. It wouldn't happen. We got to do some pictures, and we ain't doing nothing like this.
No, we're not going to do a Hall of Notes.
Man Eater went number one on this day back in 82. Watch out, here she comes.
Talk about somebody expensive.
That's right. 1982, this would go number one today. ETC, Earl Thomas Conley, took it all the way to number one with Somewhere Between Right and Wrong. I met her at a small town bar not far from home. She was having second thought about a man that was always gone. You fill in the blanks of what happened.
Yeah.
1997, we would lose this guy. He was funny. Anybody remember him from Tommy Boy?
Oh, man.
Chris Farley.
That was... You know, they were speeding, and the cop got behind them. So he started swerving.
Oh, the bees?
Yeah, and then run off the road.
The funniest scene may have to be the deer they picked up and threw in the back seat to take to the vet. That came alive. And it no longer wanted to be in the car.
It tore the car slap up. If y'all hadn't seen Tommy Boy, y'all gotta watch it.
It was good. Thumbs up on that all the way there. I never watched this movie, but it was right when computers were getting big, and y'all remember when your computer would go, "You've got mail."
Yeah.
And it's quit that since then because it'd just be a nonstop
That
doing
was
that.
AOL. When
Yeah.
AOL came out with mail.
But there you
still
go.
Got AOL.
Hush. You and everybody else makes fun of me. And I still got my Hotmail. I had Hotmail first, and I still got that one. I use it too.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Well, I'd have to notify everybody that I've changed. I got one of them Gmails, but it's used in case of emergencies.
That's how you get back into your locked account.
Correct.
Yeah.
True. But did you ever watch You've Got Mail?
No, not all. I did watch some of it because it's got Meg Ryan in it.
Yeah. I take it was a love story of some sort.
Yeah, they met through the internet mail, I believe.
Oh, there you go there. True love through mail. A lot of folks in prison find
Chrissy
that
says
also.
she's got AOL, too.
Thank goodness. Me and you, baby doll. Jan Bushman, good morning there. Ooh, Debbie has
Debbie's
it.
got it, too.
We're a breed of all our own. We would lose somebody today in 2016. She was famous. She would be Eva's sister, Jaja, as she would pass away on this date back in 16.
She'll slap a cop in a heartbeat.
That was Eva, wasn't it? Or was it Jaja?
I think Jaja did, too.
Okay. Maybe it was Jaja that slapped. I get it because they look so much alike.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that concludes this moment in history this morning. Maybe you remember a few of those things. It was funny.
We saw some comments on here. Yeah, we talked about the
Vivian.
9,000 block of Highway 19 north of a wreck with the school bus. All the kids were okay. It was just a few of them on there. All the kids are okay. No injuries at this point.
Minor injuries is what I'm being told. All the
Minor
kids,
injuries
and it's from the
kids.
driver of the pickup truck.
Yeah.
We'll get a picture of that posted here in just a moment. And it just basically, as a school bus is stopped, the vehicle ran up underneath it.
Yeah. I'm telling you, that's... y'all know what time of day it is. Y'all know kids are in school. Don't know what happened. Don't know what reason that caused this. We can all sit here and speculate. But we've really got to pay attention this time of the morning, because we know school buses are out, to just be very careful doing that. But glad all the kids are okay. Definitely prayers for everybody else that was involved on that as well.
Yes, sir, Bob. And what we'll do, we'll have this up in just a second, and where you can take a look at what's going on there.
And while you're doing that, I've got we got to get a birthday or two out.
Okay.
So Mark Nixon, happy birthday to you. Wayne Hunt's got a birthday. Happy birthday to him. Jackson Grant, 13 years old today, a teenager. So that's awesome. And then Daniel and Stephanie Mabry, my old buddy Deuce, has made it 7 years with his beautiful wife Stephanie. And hope y'all have a wonderful day. I hope you have a fantastic day. So,
All right, let's take a look at the pictures that we're getting in this morning from the accident there on Highway 19. As you can see, this is the rear of the bus. The truck has gone underneath it there. Mississippi Highway Patrol on that. And again, minor injuries, none with children, just the driver of the... where did that go? Did I miss one? Yeah, let me go back here. Something went wrong there. Yeah, I got to add another picture.
oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, we'll be right back with more Scotty Ray and Odie.
Hang on.
As we travel through this morning.
Your next appliance is waiting on you at All Temp Appliance and Refrigeration on Highway 19 North. If you've been trying to locate a freezer, drop by and see their big selection of upright and chest freezers. A showroom full of stoves, gas, and electric. Maybe it's a new refrigerator, from large double doors to the simplest of refrigerators. Name brand washers and dryers like Speed Queen, Amana, and delivery is available, with a great service department to back up what they sell. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. and by appointment after hours and weekends.
For something as vital as your eyes, you should have your lenses and contacts made with the utmost care and precision. And that's what Grayson Optical does on 24th Avenue. Since 1996, Grayson Optical's mission has been to provide Meridian and surrounding areas with quality eye care products. That's why we're locally owned and operated. And don't forget, custom-made sunglasses like Costa for your eyes only. When you need to see clearly, Grayson Optical. 2021 24th Avenue, Meridian. 601-693-6374.
If it's crossed your mind about a new tractor, visit my friends at Freeman Tractor on Highway 494 here in Collinsville. They got any style, any size that you're looking for. And right now, you can take advantage of getting a new tractor, a trailer, and a bush hog, all for $31,000, 0% interest for 84 months. Yeah, 0% for 84 months. Also, a great service department to work on any tractor that you have. From bush hogs, disc, and tillers, see it all at Freeman Tractor, Highway 494 in Collinsville. I ain't that talented.
Here we are. We're back.
I had hands flying everywhere.
I'm telling you, and I don't know what button to push, so we're solely relying on him.
As we turn to talk about our friends at the Farm Supply. And I tell you, Odie, you can get yourself a gift certificate there. Maybe you got 100 in your family and you don't want to put a ton of corn underneath the Christmas tree.
Yeah, I mean, that takes a lot of work to haul it back and forth.
Yeah, I know. And then you might bust a bag getting it in the house. So why not let them just come out and pick it up?
Well, and he may have already gotten a ton of corn and just didn't tell you.
Whoops.
And he needs some of the tinks. He needs a salt block.
Yeah.
Or he's just cold and he needs something to help keep him warm. Could be at dusk when he's leaving the stand, it gets dark and he needs one of these Nebo flashlights. whatever the case may be. They've been there for 15 minutes now getting this Monday morning started, and they'll be there till 5 o'clock tonight.
That's right, yeah.
Anything that you want, from jeans to boots to nice warm clothes.
And if you're really warm, really hot, they got short sleeve shirts they'll sell you right now.
I might need to go by and get a couple of them. You know,
You're the only one I know that's that bad off.
Don't
Rest of us
spoil myself too bad. I get cold, but go by and get anything that you want for this. Even fishing supplies they've got down there at Lauderdale County Farm Supply. Go by, tell them we sent you. Great people.
All righty, as we go back to the accident that happened there on Highway 19 involving a school bus. Again, minor injuries of the driver. None of the kids are hurt whatsoever as we look at this. And as you said, there's very few kids that were on the bus at this point. This is the scene that we're seeing there on Highway 19. This would be just north of town coming into Collinsville, is what we're understanding.
And I tell you, it's still, with the school bus, the safest mode of travel for kids. They're built well. You don't see them in that many wrecks compared to everything else. Put your kids on the bus. It teaches them social skills. It teaches them how to be around other people. Your tax dollars is already paying for it. Might as well go ahead and put your kids on there and let them ride the school bus. We've got to pay for it. So, safe mode of travel.
As we mentioned, MPD's been busy. They arrested somebody for commercial burglary. This would be of the storage buildings on 19. If you remember, I showed some pictures. Well, they came back, and that's when the MPD closed in. As 2 arrests were made, these are suspects here. Rochelle Dearman, 18, and Joe Nathan Denard, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, 27. Both have been put on a $25,000 bond. There we go. That's what happened there. An arrest was made then. I got a note from the company that said an arrest had been made also.
That's good.
Now, I don't know everything that I know about this. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's hard to put everything together.
As we do know that gunfire was reported over the weekend near Planet Playground. Meridian Police Department would arrive on scene. A couple people were detained. It was not clear if any arrest ever happened, but reports of gunfire in the area and some folks were detained is all I can give you on that. It was late into the evening. This was not during a time that children were playing outside. It was way after dark, late in the evening.
Well, that's good. Still not a great place to be out shooting.
That's right. Friday afternoon, boy, this happens a lot here at 29th Avenue and North Hill Street as we see an accident that happened there. Boom, 3-car pileup.
And they've even got traffic control lights.
Yeah, sure do. Meridian Police Department on scene there helping out, and it's one of those things that happens. We also had one of those yesterday, Odie, at the Texas Turnaround, a 3-car pileup on there also.
Oh, wow.
Airbags went off like you ain't never seen. Now, we're going to have this guy coming in to talk with us about this incident. I hadn't got the day nailed down yet, but we have to word this as a guy that saw something he didn't feel was right. As we talk about Iowa, apparently things are different in Iowa.
Yeah, it's not a southern place.
Michael Cassidy, who's run for several offices, he's from Lauderdale, a Navy pilot, saw something in the news that he didn't like. He boarded an airplane and off he flew to Iowa to the state capitol. They had a satanic monument set up in the capitol. He took it upon himself to, take it out, and that's exactly what he did. I won't give all the he and I have talked. I want to give all the details. I want him to be able to tell a story when he comes in to talk about this.
And Turning Point has pledged $10,000 to go towards his legal campaign. That's awesome, and I hope that I don't mind voting for someone who
takes a stand.
Who takes a stand like that. That's what we need.
Actually, Richard said that he turned himself in. He did the right thing. He did what he did and said, here I am, I did this. That's how that went down. But we'll get details from him this week. He is scheduled to be on a major show across the nation, and I think you have to guarantee them so many hours that you're going to be with them. And
a major show. Well, he doesn't have to be on here that long.
we'll have him. We'll have him right after that. But that's what happened over the weekend, to where he felt the need to take care of that. As we mentioned, a brush fire yesterday. Y'all look at this. Be careful with that burning. Although that's dangerous, it is a pretty view.
It really is.
There's one of your trucks.
Yeah, we were all out in the midst of it. It was a lot of land that was burning, and once that wind hits and gets it going, a fire department, people think that we are the ones that get out and start beating your grass fire and woods fire out. That's not us. A fire department is mainly for structural firefighting and structural protection. We will get out and we will fight those fires, but that's not what we specialize in. That's what forestry is for. Our main job is to protect your house and your home and your sheds and your property, not your trees.
Those two old boys left over at the fire in forestry sure would like some help.
They would like some help, but we don't have the equipment, and
that's what they do.
That's what they do. Plus, y'all got to remember, that ain't our fire. That's your fire.
Yeah.
However it got spread, it ain't got nothing to do with us. That's your fire. We're just there to help you in your toy box during your emergency.
And those are toy boxes.
And I say that because the last people you want to upset are the people that's coming to your help.
That's right. Don't be ugly.
Don't be ugly to them, because they can turn around and say, see you later, alligator. But they didn't. They stuck it out with y'all, and they'll continue to do so. But be careful who you make mad.
I agree with that statement. We'll be right back.
The Precast Group, offering you the best selection when it comes to a storm shelter. Located on 145 South in Meridian, where they offer above-ground shelters that can be installed in your home as you're built in, are conveniently located right outside your home if it's already built. They also offer storm shelters that can be installed in a slight bank or on flat ground. Protect your family today with a very affordable storm shelter from the Precast Group. Highway 145 South, 601-482-0003. The Precast Group. Rock House Gun and Pawn is open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. Lots of different calibers and brands to choose from when it comes to hunting rifles. Whether you're looking for a new pump shotgun or an AR, the Rock House will have the gun that you need, with a huge selection of ammunition for just about any caliber that you may be looking for. Pistols, scopes, and a whole lot more. Plus a private lobby for your confidentiality when it comes to your pawns. Rock House Gun and Pawn, located at 5430 Highway 19 North Meridian.
A big thank you to the Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department. They've been raising canned food for this time of year. As we go to take a look at the pictures here from the Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department, as they did this Saturday leading up to the parade.
Yeah, so they, because of the rain, they had to do something a little different. So they did bring it into the Sally Port there at the Sheriff's Department, where it was a drive-through, and they had hot coffee and
I'm sure that you can still drop some off, too.
And you can still drop some off down there. So it was definitely nice to have them pitch in to raise some money.
All right, as we mentioned, the Collinsville Christmas parade took place. There was an accident at the beginning of this over by the Piggly Wiggly, a car. We got pictures of that. An incident happened. No major injuries involved with that. As we go here to take a look at some of the floats that were in this. Absolutely gorgeous. Gingerbread.
Yeah.
As we come across here, here's the groom room.
The groom room. I need to take our dog.
Puppy dogs.
Yeah.
Ellie's got an appointment this week. She needs to get her hair did, she said.
Yep.
Collinsville students there doing their float also. The Grinch.
And the Grinch was in the house.
As we go here, Magnolia Quail Farm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the floats were just absolutely gorgeous there. As we get more and more into this, some old cars involved.
There's Quentin out there. What do we have? There's the choo-choo train.
That was us. We were on it. Yeah, and then the big tooth was there also. Couldn't miss that.
No, you couldn't. And that big old toothbrush he had.
Yeah, it was just so many folks that came out, and we do appreciate everybody who came out to the parade and enjoyed themselves. It was some kind of fun. I enjoyed it there. So
yeah, we had a good time. And you go to Collinsville's Facebook page and vote for your favorite float. I think we're right up there tied with or close. We may be a high second.
Okay, well, I hadn't looked.
You know, something like that. But I don't know if I want us to get first or not.
Why is that?
Because the ones that's beating us right now is it
the
Bonnie
church?
and the organ donation.
Yeah, absolutely. They should win.
So if I want to lose to anybody, that's who we should lose to, is the float that they were on with organ donation.
We have to bring attention to one of Meridian's most festive people there are.
That doctor will dress up at every occasion.
Here's Dr. Plavick, and we have to give him a thumbs up for getting into the spirit of Christmas, and he is a Christmas tree in that one.
And, you know, I mean, what that does to your staff.
Yeah.
It puts them in the spirit. Everybody has a great day. Everybody loves Dr. Plavick, and he is a good man.
All right. We got more coming up tomorrow. We're already out of time. This morning has flown by, Odie.
You know, we never do sit back and wonder if we'll ever make it to the end of the show, do we?
No, it's so much. We ain't covered half of what went on this weekend.
One of these days, we're going to have a morning, an afternoon, and an evening show.
It's a coming one day.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're still number one now with just 1 hour a day.
That's right. And we can't do it without you, because y'all make this all happen every day.
Exactly. 1 week for Christmas. The real reason for the season is Jesus Christ and the love he has for each one of us. Invite him into your heart, change your life forever, and give your life over to him. Thank you. We love you. We'll see you in 23 hours. Have a great day.
The Scotty Ray Report is brought to you by our following partners.